welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the Shudder original film, A Nightmare Wakes. I grabbed this one because this is a rather unique film. It's a rather unique take on Mary Shelley.
Yeah.
But told through an adaptation of Frankenstein. So pretty much we're in the mind of Mary Shelley as she went on to create one of the most iconic monsters in literary history.
Yes, Mr. Frankenstein himself. So
Frankenstein's monster. Please,
Frankenstein's monster. Yeah, you know what I mean. So let's dive into this for the original Shudder original trailer.
It's very original.
I know, very original. For A Nightmare Wakes. So here we go.
Sister. You found me. Percy. What do you think of my
Oh my god. This is the Doctor Who episode. Remember? This is the night Mary Shelley comes up with the idea for Frankenstein. Yeah. Thank you, Doctor Who.
It's the tale of a monster.
Yeah.
Something dead.
We got this in the other film that did the same thing in a way.
We'll get to that one after.
My story.
Yes.
You need to enter the deepest and darkest corners of your imagination.
Frankenstein.
I never knew you had such darkness in you.
It's already there. I must simply unleash it.
Mary, what's happened?
She's fine.
What's wrong with her? Is it serious? I need rest.
Could you not pause the writing for a bit?
You wish to stop these words. Why?
I have a growing feeling that it is not safe.
You are my creator, and I am your master. We can fix this.
There's nothing left to fix.
Now it is the innocent who will suffer. My novel! It was my world!
You're a monster, Mary.
I am not mad. I choose this.
Interesting.
Doesn't sound very scary yet.
It is.
Interesting.
Yeah. I do like it because it made, you know what? Okay, yeah. The one we saw before, Mary Shelley, wasn't very well received from what I heard.
It wasn't. It wasn't really.
What I love about this is it feels appropriate of making like a horror thriller out of her story because thankfully, thanks to that Doctor Who episode, we know the beginning where that's how she came up with the original idea for Frankenstein. It was just a story she told.
Then the story that she told that
from
eventually it became something interesting where she built up upon it, where she's like, "This sounds interesting," something that I can put together.
Well, maybe most is because of the horror thriller like vibe and filter you put on this. It makes more sense how like she's in a way she's kind of losing her mind around this story.
It's a type of thing where an author who pretty much dives so much into the story they start losing it themselves. So they start seeing things or the things around them, and it's just like, it's like this is what she's going through personally to create the story. To get these ideas to put them down, and it's like, and it's really haunting her, and it's also handling, it's also affecting her marriage, or at least her loved ones and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why this is getting a bit of buzz because it does look like it's a rather unique take on like a biopic because not a lot like do that. I know there's a couple where they play off like as much as apparently as ridiculously goofy Capone is, the one with Tom Hardy. It did try to put a unique take on his last days. I mean, there's other biopics that have done that as well. I just can't remember off the top of my head, but like, Rocket Man, for instance, it was a biopic, yeah, but more than not, it was a musical.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was a sex, drugs, and rock and roll film biopic.
That really felt like sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Told in the style of not only Elton John, but in the style of a musical, which works when you got the guy who did Billy Elliot. So like here, I feel like that's that same vibe as well. It's the story of the creation of the story Frankenstein told in the way it should probably be told from an author's perspective, which is a horror story, a thriller.
Exactly.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind checking this out. If I had Shudder, I would definitely wouldn't mind checking this out.
Same here.
So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about original Shudder, original films, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thoughts are on this. Is Mary Shelley one of your like favorite authors? Or at least favorite authors who wrote one of your favorite iconic monsters, pretty much. I mean, let us know what you guys like about it. Does it look like it's something you definitely want to watching? Do you like how they're twisting up the things a little bit? Is there any other films around Mary Shelley that you really like, whether it's a Doctor Who episode or maybe just actual film or anything like that? Any ones that are your favorite that you just like, that really feels like something would have happened or anything like that? And what are your guys' thoughts on this film as well? Does it look like it's something that's really, giving a little bit of a twist of how she came up with this, monster and stuff like that? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
I love saying this. This has been a very Frankenstein-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
@SuperReactBros.